Hey, 반갑습니다. This is Ttukseom Resort Station in Seoul, Korea, set on the Han River. And I want to take you on a little bicycle tour here on this kind of like bicycle highway that stretches around the perimeter of the city. And this is the first leg, and it goes from Ttukseom Station all the way to Jamsil Bridge. I'm actually going backwards because this is the early morning, maybe around 10 o'clock. Not early morning, but this is the morning, and I wanted to kind of beat the crowds and get some of the morning sunshine in here. So I started on the opposite end. If you were to take this bicycle ride, you'd probably be better off going the other direction so that you can continue around the rest of the path for as far as you want to go. Now this is being filmed in 4K, so if you want to get the cleanest, crispiest images, make sure you change the resolution below. I'm actually filming this on my new action cam, which is strapped to my forehead, and it's a Sony, and it has this optical image stabilization, which really takes out the bumps and everything, because on a bicycle you're really going to be moving around, bumping around a lot. So it came out really great. I hope you enjoy it. Just make sure you change the resolution and enjoy the ride. So here is the Han River opening up before our eyes. And this is the bridge that takes the trains in and out of Ttukseom Station, and this is called Cheongdam Bridge. And it's at nighttime, it's really impressive. You know, they set this whole entire Ttukseom Resort area up to be a major attraction for people in the city. It illuminates at night. You know, people are sitting out there, they're doing, you know, they're eating on the steps, they're watching a movie, maybe someone gets up and performs, they do noraebang right out there, and you know, kind of like the Apollo Theater, where you kind of just get out there and people can kind of snicker at you or, you know, give you a big round of applause. But it's a lot of fun out there. This structure here, this tubular structure, actually inside it takes you up into the train station. There's some places you can eat in there. It's really modern. They have some maybe art displays and things like that. So coming down off the bicycle path, you're going to see these little swan love boats or something like that. You could probably rent them and kind of pedal them around the Han River with a date or something like that. Coming down here, this is a boat, but it's not really used for sailing, I don't think. Like a restaurant and some shops in here, 7-Eleven on the side. Again, I'm here in the morning, so it's not really open yet, but I just wanted to give you a tour. So they're probably like, who is this crazy big guy with this camera sticking off his forehead? Now, if you come out the other side here, the back side of this boat, you'll see, well, you're going to see this ship right here, or this sailboat, yacht-ish boat. And this is the platform here that at night they light up and you can sit out here and eat dinner. And it's really nice because, like I said before, the backdrop is the Han River, the well-lit bridge, and it's just a nice setting if you want to come out here and eat with someone. Sometimes you'll see like boats floating by and whatnot. So, but on the other, you also get the lights coming from the other side. In the background there, you're going to see the Lotte Tower, and that's very well illuminated with all these LED lights and whatnot on the exterior. Inside here is a restaurant, completely empty, but this is where they serve up the goods. You can see that it's a gutted boat. Turned into a restaurant, and there's a coffee shop and stuff up here. That guy's running away from me. He's probably saying this guy is nuts. Coming up here is the infamous workout circuit of Korea. All these little workout stations you see in parks and paths, on mountains, and you'll see a lot of ajishis, ajumas on here. They're not super high tension or anything like that, but it is active lifestyle stuff. Gets the blood going, so more power to them. Now this big open square is nice at night also, and you get a really great view of Cheongdam Bridge and Lotte Tower, and in the background, directly in the back, is Jamsil Baseball Stadium, which is where the Doosan Bears and the LG Twins play. So it's a nice backdrop there. And here's this little dog running for his life. Now also off the bike highway, go down the hill there a little bit, right on the water is this path where a lot of fishermen come out here. And even at 10 o'clock, all these guys were out here already posting up. I was like, hey, I think this guy caught something. And here it is, he's bringing in something big. I don't know what it is. Yes. It's the infamous brush fish. Delicacy here in Korea, always a popular choice. Now, one of the things that you can do on this leg of the Han River tour is there's a few stations that you can do water activities, water sports and things like that. You can rent a wave runner, you can do paddleboard, water skiing, wind sailing, I think it's called, windboard. And they have classes here, and you know, it's too early for anyone now, but I've been down here where they got the classes going on. They'll have like students out, you know, like maybe looks like a field trip of some sort or whatnot. Go out here, take your lesson, they take you out on the Han River, and you can have a great time. Now directly above the little bicycle highway path is this more rental shops and schools and whatnot that you can take lessons for paddleboard or skiing, water skiing or jet skiing or anything like that. There's a windboard. I'm not sure exactly what that's called. I forget. They do it a lot back home in Florida. But you can rent those there, and here's many of the different boards that probably people own and or can rent from these shops. There's more of the same up here. And then of course, got my little friend here waiting for me. Looks like a nice little dog. He's like, are you gonna hurt me? I will not hurt you. You look like a cute dog. Now getting back onto the actual bike path, on the busy times, you really got to look both ways. It's not too bad right now, but these guys come whizzing through there and they'll just run you over. So this is going to take me pretty much back to Jamsil Bridge. And this is Jamsil Bridge, or underneath it at least. And this is basically where your Hangang Park bicycle tour would kind of begin. And again, there's this huge workout facility underneath here. You can practice your moonwalking, like this woman here. But there's many different exercise stations. Pretty much anything, including this steering wheel up here. You can practice being the captain of a ship. There's no really high resistance or anything like that. It's mostly just for movement, kind of getting the blood flowing, but it is better than nothing. It's a good way to warm up, I guess, before a bike ride or something along this path. Actually, on this side, they got some chin-up bars, they got some weights, and some dip bars, so you can actually get a pretty good workout here. And this is the ramp that takes you up to the top of Jamsil Bridge. This is actually the hardest part of the entire tour. It's pretty much flat land, so this is the part that made me break a sweat. Then as you come up here, you see the entrance for Hangang Park. That is Lotte Tower in the background. And this has been a great tour. Peace. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time. 3, 2, 1. See you next time.